let me just ask the fans this. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez? Enough said. Enough said. That means that we can't leave that fight on the table. You know what I mean? Whatever. I have respect for Canelo. He's a great champion, but I'm a great champion too. Let's do it.
Do you believe it's realistic?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You've been through this many times.
I'm still champion at 175. I'm champion at 200 and 175. So they want to come get it at 175. Let's get it at 175.
So, what did you make of David Benavidez's performance against Zurdo and him calling you out after that fight?
Yeah, I think every single boxer for any division, they calling me out. So it's something, nothing's new for me but he did good in the fight.
Are you surprised after all these years he's still calling you names and looking to get that fight, even with him boxing as high as cruiserweight?
No, I'm not surprised.
Is it realistic for 175?
Huh?
Is it realistic to fight in a light heavyweight?
Who?
Benavidez.
I don't think he can make even 175 anymore. I don't know, but it's not my problem.
You're coming back, Canelo, against Billy. Talk to us about the matchup. How excited are you?
I'm excited to be a champion again. McBilly is a hard fighter, so it's gonna be a good fight. I think the style makes a good fight.
And we're leaving before the main event. You're leaving before the main event. Why? You don't want to
I just come to see Jaime Munguia.
That's it. Canelo was here and he left before the main event. What's your thoughts on that?
No, bro. I don't really know what to say about that.
You're good. Be safe, sir. Thanks for coming.
He had all the cards. He fucked that up. He got beat by Crawford. Now I got the cards. I got the WBC light heavyweight championship. You know what I mean? So now, if a fight's gonna be made, you know, he has to come to me. We have to make the fight at 175. I'm not going down to 168.
Yeah.
And you know, so there's still, you know, there's still a lot of life in that fight right there. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't happen in the future. You know what I mean? It just makes sense on every side.
Oscar, the Mexican monster said he wants to fight him at 175, Canelo, and he would stay in front of him, like you said.
It would never happen, trust me. Canelo knows that David Benavidez will knock him out.
Turkey can't make it happen?
Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine being boxing's biggest star, a pound-for-pound champion with a legendary career, yet having to leave an arena through a private exit just to avoid running into your biggest rival. That surprising moment is exactly what fans recently saw, and the response throughout the boxing world has been overwhelming. The tension surrounding one of the sport's most highly anticipated fights has moved beyond simple rumors, becoming a situation filled with dramatic moves and rising controversy.
When did it, I guess, transform mentally for you? Because I know the first time we did an interview, we was in Miami last time at the crib, and back then I feel like you was more adamant, like, man, I need the Canelo. And then it sort of, to me, looked like there was a switch where you were like, you know what, it is what it is. When did that happen for you, the point where you was able to kind of mentally let that go?
The point where that happened is just like, you know, just people asking me over and over again. But like I said, you know, at the end of the day, I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. You know what I mean? That's like I said, there's a lot of politics that go into this. You know what I mean? And I just had to let it go because the more I thought about it, the more I'd get frustrated. Because at the end of the day, I was doing everything right.
Yeah.
To you know, to get that title shot or to get those big fights. So I kind of just let it be. And like I said, I just focus about the fights that are in front of me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be another fight. There's always going to be another fighter here. There's always going to be another fighter there. So we just try to make the best with what we got. And yeah, like I said, there's always going to be another fighter anyway. So if we're not fighting the best guys now.
What happened in the ring on May 2nd immediately changed the entire discussion. David Benavidez didn't just move up to cruiserweight. He took control of the division in a dominant way. Many questioned whether his non-stop pressure and knockout power would still work against a naturally larger opponent like Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. Benavidez responded to every doubt by dropping Ramirez twice before finishing the fight with a brutal 6th-round stoppage. With that performance, he claimed the WBA and WBO cruiserweight titles and proved that his dominance goes far beyond super middleweight.
Like, he did duck one fighter, and the one fighter he ducked was Benavidez, and I get why. Benavidez is huge.
It come across Benavidez wanted to fight Canelo when Canelo was at a level where if you're mean to me or if you disrespect me in promo trying to fight me, I'm not going to fight you. That was really made me feel bad for Benavidez because it come across like, well, hold on, I'm out here trying to get a fight. I don't want to be your friend. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever it is I have to do, insult you. I'm old school. I'm chasing a fight. So I would say in that way, but you can't overlook the history of Canelo because he's a Hall of Famer. He is a legend. He did accomplish everything. But I think him not fighting Benavidez, it will always leave a bad taste in us in our mouths. You know what I mean? That fight didn't take place.
Yeah, look, everyone knows I'm a Canelo supporter, and I am for good reason. He's done so much for this sport. He's one of the all-time greats. But yes, there is no defensible reason to have not fought David Benavidez. A couple of years from now, I think legacy, I don't think it'll be tarnished. You know, I think Canelo's legacy is cemented. So like Malik said, yes, you can have a rightfully so with him not fighting Benavidez, but you look at Canelo fighting Dimitri Bivol at 175 and even Arizon Diglar, Austin Trout, I'm going to give him a pass here and say that his legacy will not.
The biggest discussion of the night did not take place inside the ring. Canelo Alvarez was sitting ringside at the T-Mobile Arena to support his stablemate Jamie Munguia during the undercard. However, right after Munguia's fight ended, Canelo quickly exited the arena before David Benavidez even made his entrance. Fan videos appeared to show him leaving in a hurry without any desire to watch the fight. The moment immediately sparked criticism online, with many fans believing it strengthened the long-running claims that Canelo had been avoiding Benavidez for years.
Canelo Alvarez was here. I got to talk with Canelo Alvarez after the.
Hey, you know where the press conference would be?
Where do they have him here? Probably in the. Yeah, I'm all right. Okay. Probably in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Canelo, Canelo Alvarez was here, you know.
He told me he wasn't interested in staying for the main event, that he only came to see
thank
how
God he
he
left.
and took off.
Thank God he left, because otherwise he would have gotten really scared, you know. With that kind of performance, I would leave too, you know. But you know, to be honest with you, David's a cruiserweight champion now, 3-division champion, you know. That guy's never.
When reporters eventually questioned Canelo about the situation, he dismissed the attention surrounding Benavidez's performance. Instead of praising the knockout win, Canelo criticized him as an average fighter who mainly relies on his physical advantages inside the ring. He also rejected the idea of a genuine rivalry, stating that his own achievements and Hall of Fame career are on a completely different level, while claiming Benavidez still has much more to prove in the sport.
This after you go a hard 12 rounds about what's next, but we know you have talked about the Bivol rematch next, but you've also said you hope Ramirez wins that fight. And if Ramirez wins that fight, you don't want to fight him because you're both Mexican. So at 68, you know, the best fight looks like you and Benavidez. He's born in America. He's half Ecuadorian. So does he count as Mexican, or that fight can happen if you know, in the future?
I don't know. Anything can happen, you know.
But that won't be a reason why I can hold it up that he's Mexican.
Like when I guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico, and that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody, and I fight all my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with one Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, what he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
Canelo suggested that Benavidez is pushing so aggressively for the fight because of the massive money involved. When asked whether holding onto the belts meant he was avoiding the situation, Canelo completely rejected the criticism, saying it was not his concern and insisting that he has earned the right to make his own decisions about his career.
What did you make of David Benavidez's performance against Zurdo and him calling you out after that fight?
Yeah, I think every single boxer for any division, they calling me out. So it's nothing new for me that. But he did good in the fight.
Are you surprised after all these years he's still calling you names and looking to get that fight, even with him boxing as high as cruiserweight?
No, I'm not surprised.
Is it realistic for 175?
Huh?
Is it realistic to fight in a light heavyweight?
Who?
Benavidez.
I don't think he can make even 175 anymore. I don't know, but it's not my problem.